She called ya, said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Sauced up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make him get slapped. It's so brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. With my recent, she's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. Ready, check. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. He'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
70 Rangers.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And 3rd down coming up.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And the Chargers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Throwing, Ward. Flush to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
At the 20-yard line. Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up and good. Chargers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Raiders nothing. To kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Play action, Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He's taken down just shy of midfield. That's the first grab of the game for the men, leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. On the ground, this is Ashton Jeanty. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 46. Here's second and 4. Keep it on the ground with Jeanty. A big hole. And he's in. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Raiders. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Well, left side, taken in by Thomas.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
The Chargers first down.
We're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall in.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
14 yards on the play.
Here's first and 10.
The Chargers first down.
Throwing again is Ward. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Again, it's Ward. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
18, 5, 7, 65.
Ward now on third down. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
6 yards.
A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Ward to throw again. He's got his big tight end. Louis Musgrave. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you and the guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Warriors, 17. 18, 9.
On the ground, it's Jenkins start the drive. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 30.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Third and long.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. They get 22 yards there. First down, Vegas.
Las Vegas.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So after one, 16-8 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Quarter two begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready? 50, 70, Timberwolves. Ready?
They'll throw with Daniels. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Aiden Hutchinson getting into drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On second down, it's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to...
Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Kamara. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. He's marking there. And a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground.
Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And the Raiders have come up with it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Gets this one into the hands of Juwan Jennings. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 2.
Second and 2.
Throwing now, Daniel. He'll get this off to Genty. Can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
7 Pirates. Let's go now.
Now Daniels on the run to the right. He runs with it. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
The 1-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now, this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Vegas. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Come on, come on. Hey, nice. Cowboy 80. 18, Rattler. 18, 18. 5, 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
Hey, Smash. 70 Race. 60 by Warriors. 70. 60 Bobcats. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60.
To throw on second down is Ward. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will go all the way. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown Chargers. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run with Genty. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be taken down. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raider first down.
First down.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. It's a little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Third down and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty. A gain there of 11. First down, Vegas.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genty. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of his own. Brings up 2nd.
The throw to Rapio, and that's caught by Ironman. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated. Daniels to throw on second down. Open right side is Okonkwo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Second down, they need 7. Daniels now going to look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Ashton Genty, touchdown Raiders. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. The kick is good. And the Raiders will tie things up here in the first half. So a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get up! Kennedy Lions! Let go!
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground, it's Kamara. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
So these two teams have pretty much played themselves even through this first half. So the conversation at halftime is we need that spark. We need that one play. And I'll tell you, Mike, that might be the play right there. I mean, great vision, great speed, just an excellent return to start this third quarter.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. It is second and 6.
It's now second and 6
Here we go,
at the 25-yard line.
Quick throw here on the RPO by Thomas. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Ready!
From the gun on third down. Ward. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's such a deflating feeling for a defense here on third and short. They've got great coverage, but they don't account for the quarterback picking it up with his legs. It's exactly what he's able to do here on the scramble. Fresh set of downs.
Here's a screen coming for Kamara.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on fourth down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
On fourth down, Ward. That's hauled in at the 2. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
That is hot in the middle of the end zone. Jarrell McMillan. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 4th TD grab of the season. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, quick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
We'll run the draw with Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no damage. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Daniels is going to keep it on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This is caught.
So it's obvious during the course of the week of practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a fourth down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, am I better off having my punter attempt that pass and catch the defense off guard, or just keep my offense on the field?
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. It's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. Now it's going to be third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Ward. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Nick Scorton getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Third and long. Here's Wolf. Into the hands of Berrios. And he will score! Braxton Berrios. Touchdown, LA. Hope now for the extra point. The pick is good. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20s. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 53 yards. On 1st down, Daniels. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And the Raiders going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Daniels going to throw again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Looking downfield, and Musgrave, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. 6, 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10, Ward. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Vikings, Panther 11, Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will get into the end zone. Bruce Musgrave. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Chargers 24, Raiders 23.
After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. On first down, they'll run the option to the left. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels.
At the 46-yard line.
That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
6 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Throwing now. Daniel. He'll find Tiki out of the backfield. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out. Right at that first down marker.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And a yard.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is the rookie from Stanford, Alec Iomanner. And the Raiders are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6. Throwing is Daniel. Moving outside the pocket. That is what a job on the scramble. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. We have a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Vikings. 60 Warriors. 70. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one out wide. Wolf Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, L.A.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. This is caught 2. And he's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Folks, extra point is good. And Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Daniels now on first down. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
Come on.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, a loose football. The Chargers have it. And he rifles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. Full extra point is good. And the Chargers are able to extend the lead.
Raiders 29.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for touchback. Daniels now going to look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Daniels. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Set to go now on first and 10.
Ready?
To throw is Daniels. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's second down.
Buffalo
and 10.
18. Get it. Ready.
Throwing again. Daniels. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come back, team.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That's taken in by Jennings. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Here we go.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Go.
To the air again is Daniels. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's Daniels. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, LA. Now, folks, on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers will add one more onto their big lead.
65. Raiders 29.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third
19
down.
sight, 19,
Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's brought in. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. That touchdown reception, number 22 for him this year. Tied for second all-time with Jerry Rice, who did it in 1987. One away from Randy Moss's record of 23 TDs. The final act now of this football game, the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders cut into the lead a little bit. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.